All right. It's an honor to meet you. Let's exchange information under capitals. I'm sorry, is that your capital way down there? I'm happy that we're not that closely clustered. But clearly it's one giant, like, continental blob, maybe. Got the envoy. We met someone. That's fine. Now, one civilization actually died early on in this game. Or what is it, the last game? I think it was the last game, actually. Got a tip in from who? It's Taki! Says, only 2.5 hours until I can finally play Civ 6. And I finally won Civ 5 on Deity Day. Congratulations! By the way, I hear you play with music. Is that doable with YouTube copyright claims? In our testing, the current Civ 6 music does not currently result in a copyright flag. Hopefully, it does not going forward. They appear to have made the music in-house this time. So for those of you who don't know, with every version of Civ previously, they had licensed the music from a company, which meant that these videos would all get copyright flagged on YouTube, which was a huge pain in the ass, which is why I usually didn't have the music. With Beyond Earth, they actually got the music, like made, well, in-house or on contract or whatever. So they had full ownership of the music, which means Beyond Earth, you could play it with the music enabled and not get flagged on the YubTubs. So far in Civ 6, it's been fine. If in like a month, like, you know, someone starts flagging all the music on all these videos, it's really gonna suck. So, a bit of a gamble, but the music's good, so I'm hoping. I'm done my beer. Which means it's about time for us to wrap up the stream. Relatively soon.
Bread is the first necessity of life.
There's a lot of people watching, though. God. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Games and recreation. Arena, Coliseum, Entertainment Complex. We change anything with our policies? I think there's one more person we could get a double envoy with. That's, I'm going to say, not enough. So I'm going to go grab charismatic leaders who get influence more frequently. +1 production. This is still really good for science. I still want the great scientist turns. Is there anything we'd want to replace urban planning with? We do need a few builders, but I'm not sure we're going to spam it. Insula would give us +1 housing in 2 separate cities, which doesn't seem like very much. I'm going to keep urban planning. One more beer. You guys are bad. Who just built what? Someone built the Great Library, okay, which I didn't try building. I'll just pick this up because we've got the points for it. Tula. Tula. I think I'm going to build a watermill here, with the expectation it's going to grab this at some point. Although part of me says, why don't I just build a builder here? I realize this doesn't improve Tula, but everyone else has got some more important shit to build. You know what? Builder it is. Great Rider, you are going to create one great work for me.
Flowers surround me, alone with my drink. I pour for myself, no companion to join me. I raise my glass and toast the full moon. Who shall, with my shadow, make us three?
So he's not drinking alone. It's great. Him, the moon, and his shadow. All right, so we're getting some culture and some tourism. Let's take a look. Are we going to win the cultural victory right now? Okay, not quite, but... And we haven't built any wonders, which is certainly going to hurt for that, but... I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if you did some impressive stuff. So this Great Rider, we're going to go and like park him. Oh, I guess he used this turn already. We're going to park him outside the city. Not going to be used for anything for a little while. Need an army? I have a surprising number of troops. I mean, I'm sure by pure numbers, I have nowhere close to most of the AIs. But I do have a surprising number of stuff. And that can hold off a lot. Well, I say that now. Watch me just die to it. All right, we got our housing capacity, which is great over here. Watermills, ancient walls, all these things might still be good. But what I think we're going to do here is we're going to pop out a settler and grab slot F. And I'm going to be happy with that. And do that. You're going to get the library. We still have a bunch of money. You're going to finish the ancient walls, which will complete engineering. Oh, I was going to take you off your food focus. Well... You're just going to give me 8 gold for mutual open borders. I guess that's fine. Are you friendly with me yet? Or are you still like a big jerk face? Nope, you're still unfriendly. Got a tip in from
Create with the
Transhumura,
heart. Build with the mind.
who says, shame Beyond Earth wasn't great. Anyways, I bought it on Amazon, so I don't get my key until 3 a.m. Aw, I'm disappointing. Only one Civ with multi-leader, but what you can do, first game is Karma Aztec versus Spain. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, there's only one Civ with multiple leaders, right? Because there's Greece 2 ways. There's basically Greece and Sparta in a sense. But I'd like to see more than that. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. In Civ 4, most civilizations had multiple leaders. In fact, I think all of them, maybe all but one, something like that, had multiple leaders. In fact, some had like 3 different leaders. And in Civ 4, there was a relatively low cost to doing that. Here, because all the leader screens are 3D animated and voice acted, I don't know if they can just spam out multiple leaders per Civ. Also, it doesn't necessarily always make a ton of sense. Like, what's going to be the big difference between, I don't know, Teddy and Washington, for example? Well, I mean, Washington would probably have different AI, maybe a slightly different agenda. It would be cool. I mean, a full new Civ is probably better because you freshen up with new units and all this like that. But just adding an extra leader is a little easier to balance because you don't need to worry about a new unique unit and a building or something like that. Just, a little tweak. And it's fun. I don't know. Research complete. There's our construction research. Good, lovely. Government policy with 6 slots. We're a little far away from that. I'm not going to put any more into engineering. I think I would actually like to... I think I'm still okay without Celestial Navigation. Although, either Celestial Navigation or Currency, because I want more trade routes. So the question is, which one is better? Well, unfortunately, I can't justify building a harbor. Actually, it wouldn't work anyway. Because it'd be nice to get multiple things. Oh, shit. This is also just a bay. So, wow. The question is, would I rather build harbors or would I rather build commercial hubs? Either one of which gives me trade route capacity. Commercial hub actually combos well if it's adjacent to a harbor. And there's no place I can build a harbor that's going to be adjacent to more than one sea resource. That's not true. Right here in St. Petersburg. Alright, let's get the harbor one, which I was probably going to grab anyway. Because I would like extra trade routes. We also got another tip in from Bobby Factor. Binged all your Rim Worlds while watching Civ 6. My second wife had a heart attack, got a bad back, and Alzheimer's. We don't talk about what happened to the first one. Hashtag Civ saved me. Wow. Yeah, Rim World, man. Alright, library finishes. Most importantly, you're going to pay me 82 flat gold for silver. And mutual open borders. What? What? Maybe I should have said yes then. No then. No, you should reconsider. What's wrong with you? That was weird. Apparently AI does dislike bartering. Eureka Engineering. Excellent.
One man's magic is another man's engineering.
I can't buy the aqueduct. I have to build it because of the district. But that's okay. We will build it. It will give us a ton of housing here in Novgorod. Although, do I want to get the... Oh, that's right, huh? The encampment for defensive purposes. No, I'm going to get the aqueduct first. Does it matter where I build it? If I build it here, that'll presumably give a district bonus to my Lavra. So I will build it here. Oh, upgrade workers? I see what you're saying. Do we have one of those? We have the Ilkum. No. Be the target of declaration of war. I'm happy you didn't get that one. Do we build any ancient walls over here? I don't think so. watermill. Lots of important stuff, but watermill first. Counterpoint. If you build it forward, it's easier to pillage. That's true, but we're going to hope to hold the line before that.
Set your course by the stars, not by the lights of every passing ship. Defense is superior to opulence.
So, military strength, defensive building stuff. Well, we already built our walls, and we don't have the thing. Scientist, I still like this. We do need some more Ilkums. Or some more workers now. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get rid of the +1 production, which isn't that much anymore. We're going to grab the builder one. And we're going to spam out a few of those. Oh, Thomas built the pyramids. Oh, there we go. I'm going to get machinery, because crossbows are sick good. And I believe if we research feudalism, that gives us the farm adjacency bonus, potentially. There's the serfdom upgrade. So we may look into that. Yeah, hold on. Oh, shit, I've already locked that in. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but in hindsight, it's like, you know what, well, as long as I don't finish any builders until feudalism kicks in, then we can get that. The production bonus still kicks in. Yeah, it's okay. Where are we now? Ostrakhan up here. I've got gold. I'm thinking about buying a tile and then building a harbor. Yeah. I'm going to buy this tile here. And build a harbor there. And then we still need builders over here. But I'm going to wait. When feudalism kicks in, actually we got some money. I should be able to at least buy one builder. This production time sucks. There you go, 13 turns. You lose a population in 17 turns. That's fine. We can handle that. You'll have this built, and then we can go back to growing you. More apostles. Have you finished upgrading your religion yet? God damn it. Send the apostle to me. Send me missionaries. Oh, heavy religion. Ooh. There we go. My troops are merely passing by. But which border are you specifically... You think these troops are too close to your border? They're 2 tiles away. And within my land. Alright, but I'm still going to pull back because I want to be able to satisfy a promise to her. Okay. So now I don't have anyone within 3 tiles of her, actually. Right? Right. No one within 3 tiles of her border. I don't know if the scout counts as a military unit, but you're right. Where the frick's... Well, no, my scout's down here. And the other one is... Where? Do we still need to do busting over here? We do, actually, but I'll move a little bit more centralized. Hang on. Right, that's one. He's a little close, but not really. Anyway, I've got a few turns to respond, so hopefully that'll be enough. Hopefully that'll be enough. You're going 7 turns, just fine, and yeah, we'll improve your terrain soon, which should make a pretty big difference. You're working with the discount to Ilkum, and yeah, we'll have a few more of that going on. Oh, god damn it! Barbarians, we hates them. We hates them, precious. Alright. You just fortify there and there. I mean, when your troops are within your border, one of the answers should be like, I'm just defending my shit, yo. I mean, I could just ignore them, I suppose, but... I think he's going back to his base. We are about to get machinery soon, which is going to be huge. It's another thing we might want to spend our money on.
Several closely situated granite peaks resembling targets.
Finally, a natural wonder!
Dramatically soaring.
Oh my god. So she's got one there. Doubles the terrain yields of adjacent tiles. What? What? That's not fair. AI's cheating. You know, I could settle down here, although that would make it a little harder to defend. It's tempting. I mean, if I don't, she will. Which isn't going to help. Send an envoy. We are going to go to Candy so that we can get the +2 faith in holy sites, because we've got that all over. That should be pretty notable. God damn it. I wonder if these city sizes are accurate, or they just haven't been updated because it's all Fog of War stuff. She's settled up there. Interesting. I need to go and upgrade my warriors to swordsbands. How much does it cost? Does it tell me? No, I think I'll have to wait for it to be my turn. Because we do have iron. There it is. 80 gold. Yeah, it's tempting.
Remember that people break down too, not just machinery.
Yeah, but they break down in a different way. I think I will prioritize upgrading... Wow, 200 gold. And they're powerful, though. You've got an upgrade. You know what? I'll promote you, because you've already got that. More city-state quests. Mm-hmm. Get currency, because it's cheap and fast. Feudalism in 1 turn. Good. I'll park you here, which should be fine. Then just get you to wait. 8 turns to the aqueduct. 4 turns to that watermill. Still 33 turns to the harbor.
Credetemi, vi sono fin troppi giochini che stanno avendo luogo.
Doesn't like civilization to ignore espionage activities. Okay.
With the advance
Sure, I don't have a lot of info.
Came the growth of iron armor.
Change. Alright, okay, so Ilkham goes away completely with this. Right, you can't run both. Right. Alright, but serfdom, that's going to come in well. Still happy with everything else. How's the great person progress? Okay, no. We can't faith buy anything? No, that's fine. Choose Civic. I don't know, pre-research, well... I'm going to grab Naval Tradition. We're not going to kill something with Quadream for a long time. So I'll just do that. That's going to be okay. Okay, what do I want to buy? I could upgrade units. I can do that. That's true. But I think the right thing to do here is to purchase a builder. And I'm going to do it up here because it's got a real lot of room for improvement. We're going to get you started with a watermill. And this guy is going to go and improve that. Is the wheat... Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is the wheat within your borders? Because I would quite like that. Yes, it is. Good. You're just going to fortify until healed. Our swordsman... I'm going to move you to the front. Settler over here. Still going to be nice. Could put one down here. But Scythia doesn't like me. She hasn't denounced me or anything like that. But I'm really worried that she'll just turn on the aggro mode. So I don't think I want to settle any closer. Whereas this is so well defended. Hey! Greece! Honored to meet you. Let's exchange information. So you're way down here too. Okay. Size 7.
Money, if it does not bring you happiness, will at least help you be miserable in comfort.
Good quote. Industrial zones, the Petra. I'm going to get the stirrups, because a knight or two may be important in an emergency. Alright, we've gone and built that settler. There are more things I want to build here, but right now we do have the bonus builder usage, so I want to make sure I spam out a few of those. Then we're going to go and settle over there. You are going to start by improving the iron. We could consider selling the extra iron. Like, why am I at 0 trade routes? One must have just finished. You're going to go improve the farm. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. All right. So, it was 11 turns ago. You like that we're happy. That's cool. It was 11 turns ago when I said I would have to end soon. So, this is it. This is the one more turn here, guys. The final one. Foxes for silver plus some gold exchange. I'm totally in favor of that. Sounds great. Actually got a 3rd silver in range here. Oh! She likes people who are rich. That might offset the fact. But I'm not rich right now. Let's say that might offset the fact that she thinks I'm weak. Is there anyone I can reach who wants a trade route? Kumasi and Vilnius both wanted one. Assuming they're over here, I can't actually. Kumasi, quite far away. Vilnius, even further away. Yeah, okay, we can't send you a trade route, so that's a no-go. So then the question becomes, like, is there somewhere specifically we'd like to send a trade route to maximize money? I'm actually thinking about running an internal one to Novgorod here for the purpose of getting a road from my capital to the front. Also, it'll help my capital grow a little bit bigger, which is kind of nice. Although we could get some huge rewards from these international ones. Like, that's a lot of money, for example. But yeah, I think I'm going to do an internal trade route here. It's not the strongest, but I want the road. On the other hand, how far are we from, like, a military engineer, which I've never built? But we could use that to build some goddamn roads inside of our goddamn base. Now, in the interest of defending my front, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Internal route from St. Petersburg to Novgorod, helping to grow St. Petersburg a bit. All right, you've got that. That's good. What else do we want to maybe prioritize with this unit? I don't know if it matters. You can build lumber mills now, so I think that's what we're going to end up doing. All right, that's it. Faith a monk at no. I need a shrine for that, but you're right. Oh, we can get pagodas for extra housing. So I could... Okay, I don't have the gold now, but if I built a shrine here, I could faith a missionary in Novgorod and spread the religion a bit more. Although it's starting to spread, which is good. I do want a harbor, but I'm not going to build it there, so we're going to hold off on that a wee bit. It might be a good idea to build ancient walls over here, too, in case she decides to sort of bypass Novgorod and go here. This is pretty close. I'm kind of tempted to do that. Or more shrines. No, I think I'm going to queue up the ancient walls there. Or you know what? Hold on. Scratch that. You're also going to build a builder. Because after this whack, we'll get rid of that thing. You're going to improve this. This is our final turn. Do this. Do that. Excellent. You're going to come over here, shoot the hell out of this guy who is threatening my settler. Excellent. And my settler can actually finish his move to there. Okay. Whoo! How long is the stream today? 4-hour stream, guys. 4-hour stream. I think that's pretty good. We are going to call this quits here. I hope all you in Oceania who have it are enjoying the game already. I hope you Europeans who get it in an hour or two are going to enjoy it then. And people in North America, I guess you got to wait until like midnight or something like that to have your copy. I'm very much enjoying this game. I'm actually very impressed by the AI improvements. That was the one thing I was concerned about. When I was playing the Press Preview Edition, we saw some pretty wonky AI, partially because it was on Prince difficulty, sure, but we also just saw like units move around in really dumb ways, a lot of really exposed settlers, which to me should not be happening on Prince. Maybe on like Chieftain or Warlord, it's fine to send out unescorted settlers, but on Prince it shouldn't. Seems to have sharpened up a fair bit. In fact, I suspect the fact that yesterday they did an AI battle royale on their stream, just showing the AI fighting each other, I think that was an evidence that 2K and Firaxis were feeling pretty comfortable about their release AI. Obviously, we'll still have to see how it goes in the long run. You know, whether how quickly it takes players to really be able to crush deity, which will happen at some point. People figure out strategies and things like that, and what that means for overall game balance. But it's not bad. It did crush us. That first 30-minute game was an incredible stomp. Like, the AI decided to, like, Zerg rush us. They just went, like, 6-pool, Zerg rush, brah, destroy. And I think this choke point means that if Scythia declared war on us, we could probably hold it. No one else is really in a position. The question is, us being in our little neck of woods, are we going to be advancing enough to be able to make a real difference in the long term? I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for watching. See you next time.